Hello everyone, I'm Sean Mooney and welcome once again to the WWF Coliseum Home Video Headquarters. During the next 2 hours, we'll present an absolutely out-of-this-world collection of exclusive matches and interviews as we embark on our WWF World Tour. Our Coliseum cameras follow the WWF superstars to all corners of the globe to bring some of the most exciting matches on Earth right into your living room. It's the best in the world from all over the world, and it's brought to you by Coliseum Home Video. On the first stop of our WWF World Tour, we visit a native who's restless in his quest for the WWF Championship. Of course, I'm talking about the Superfly, Jimmy Snuka, and this high flyer will be the subject of our World Tour profile. Our WWF feature matchups take you to Tokyo's Egg Dome, where the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase attempts to make sushi out of the Ultimate Warrior. And to the London Arena, where England swings as the Honky Tonk Man faces off against Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Then it's across the channel to Paris, where the fabulous Rougeau brothers square off against the Rockers at the Palais du Omnisport. We'll also go on the road with the WWF to watch Hulk Hogan sprout up in Brussels and follow the worldly one, Lord Alfred Hayes, on a guided tour of his favorite European cities. We'll bring you a WWF fan favorite match, a match specially chosen by one of our many fans. An oral report, as our WWF manager's profile focuses on the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. And a WWF Championship defense featuring Hulk Hogan versus the Macho King, Randy Savage. All that and more on the WWF World Tour. Our WWF profile takes a look at a man who's acquired more than enough frequent flyer miles here in the WWF to win a free trip back to his homeland, the Fiji Islands. Let's take a closer look now at the Superfly, Jimmy Snuka.
I just want to let you people know out there in TV Wonderland that this mind is so clean that I just want to share the spirit with you wonderful people out there. Now, I know the Wrestling Federation has a lot of excitement, things that goes on here, and especially when it comes down to what everybody's mind is thinking about. There's only one concern in every human being's mind, and especially deep down in their soul. I'm here because the action that goes on here is a superior thing for individual. I love the challenge, and that's what I'm here for. And all you TV people in Wonderland. Woof, woof.
Oh, listen to the response! And they haven't even said it. Appearance in the Nassau Coliseum in quite a while, Alfred.
For a long, long time indeed. A little island dancing there. And this man has it all. He has all the tools, all the armaments, all the skills, everything necessary to take him right back to the very top again. But what a test he's up against here with Boris Zukov, the big, big Russian, the big body Russian, who's put many, many title aspirants away.
It's a case of the hard-driving Russian, Borzukov, straight ahead movement. Oh, and he clubs Snuka from behind, and Snuka goes right over the top rope, right down to the floor. Not a good start at all for Superfly.
No, he took his eyes off the big Russian for one instant, and at Jimmy Hart's behest, the Russian hit him from behind with that reverse clothesline, and already Superfly has taken a very, very nasty bump indeed, and that could possibly be, well, no.
Well, he was perched on the rope for a moment, but Boris Zukov had moved out of the way, and Zukov now clubs Superfly on the back of the net. So Zukov going right to work on Jimmy Snuka, and I think this is important, Alfred. I'm sure you would agree as they do the crisscross here. Let's see what happens here. Superfly comes across the flying body press, pulls up the leg momentarily, gets a 2 count. I think the longer the match goes, the more it favors Jimmy Snuka.
Yes, it does indeed, because I think those first great drop kick were little signs of ring rustiness. He allowed himself not to give it his full concentration. There was a lapse for a moment, and that only comes from not being in the ring. But as you say, a couple of minutes and that will all be gone. Superfly will be back, I'm sure, having watched a couple of those moves, to his old self again.
As a matter of fact, he's coming back right now. Stalking Zukov. Walking Zukov now to the fire ropes. Irish whip to the near ropes. That was Zukov waiting on him that time. He had a great move. Hooks a leg, two, and Snuka kicks out in two. And still, the mouth of the set, Jimmy Hart, up on the apron of the ring. I know that Jimmy Hart would like to see Zukov put the man away and help the Honky Tonk Man a great deal.
He certainly would, and I didn't believe that story for one moment about Honky Tonk Man having flu, because if Snuka had come in here, I'm sure he would have thrashed him anyway. But Snuka looking very, very fit indeed. He's looking very powerful, and we know he is a very, very powerful man with great leaping ability. Maybe we'll get a chance to see that. We've already seen one very good drop kick from Snuka.
Now we're touching on that about the Honky Tonk Man. Many wrestlers have been ill before, and I know you've known, and probably yourself have been in the ring when you have not felt 100%.
Many, many times indeed.
Certainly, if it is the flu, it must be one of those bedridden cases.
Oh my gosh, it must be a really bad case. You know something, football players and wrestlers are very, very similar. You seldom find a football player who after the first couple of games of the season takes the field 100% capable of administering to his job everything within his control. But they do go out and they do play fantastic games. Wrestlers do the same. They have strained knees and various things they go on. And they do that. Well, Honky Tonk, I don't believe.
Come on, watch him. Watch him.
Well, you hear the mouth of the South,
Come
and
on,
you see
Forrest, come
now.
on, come on.
He certainly is encouraging Zukov, and this may help poor Zukov.
Well, I think it does, but I also go by what you said at the beginning, Tony. The longer this bout goes, it's going to swing more in favour of Snuka. And already he's making it last quite a few more minutes than the Russians have hoped for. So the Russians' chances, I believe, are diminishing, although he did not particularly good on a couple of occasions.
A shot to the chest. Jimmy Snuka coming back on, a big one. You see Zukov wobbling.
Brilliant stuff there by the Superfly.
Sends the big Russian to the other side, and he put up the foot. Got Snuka right in the side of the head.
That was just a glancing blow. That wasn't a full blow that the Russian caught Superfly Snuka with there. So Snuka was a trifle fortunate, but it was still enough to hurt him and stun him momentarily. Actually, the big Russian doing a lot better than I thought he would do against Superfly Snuka.
We thought maybe Snuka would come right in and just take control of the Russian and maybe polish him off in no time flat.
I think you may have done just that, Tony, if you hadn't caught that reverse clothesline.
But as it stands right now, the big Russian is right in the thick of it, and certainly administering some punishment to the head of the Superfly. There you take a good look at Boris Zukov, who's had a very successful career in the World Wrestling Federation. Certainly the same can be said about the Superfly.
Absolutely. Boris Zukov has put down some very, very big names indeed in the World Wrestling Federation. He deserves that top billing he gets. He's right up there amongst the top contenders.
Superfly now, baby. I don't hear it. Come on.
Listen to Hart. Well, you can't be off listening to him. Wish somebody would take that beastly instrument away from him.
I like how you put that beastly instrument.
It's only a matter of time. You got it right where you want it. Come on, Snuka.
Not necessarily the...
Give it up.
Not necessarily...
Give it up.
Whoa, look at that.
Give it up.
Very colourful.
Come on, give it up.
It's not necessarily the instrument that's beastly, it's the man wielding the instrument.
Yes.
Hang on to it,
absolutely
baby.
true.
Now you got it. Hang on to it,
And
baby.
Boris Zukov managing to keep that headlock on him, but Snuka has struck it off.
Come on, boys. Come on, take it
Got
out.
out that time. Good blow. Right hand. Zukov goes down. Boy, that decked him out of nowhere. Showing the reserve of Superfly Snuka. Tried an elbow, but Zukov was quick that time. Rolled out of the way. Cover. Hook. Out 2 count. Zukov thought he had it.
Take him out.
And Zukov only just managed to get away from that elbow that was dropped by Superfly Snuka. And the Russian still pressing his attack against Superfly Snuka.
To the back of the neck. As Zukov is relentless. He has Snuka reeling, but Snuka comes back with a kick and a headbutt. Staggering Zukov, right hand. Zukov swinging wildly and missing, but Snuka did not. He was right on target. Kicks the big Russian. Sends him to the ropes. Miss. Zukov knocks him down. Over the top. Borzukov with a great drop. Snuka sends him down with a knife edge.
And now his timing is back again. Snuka's retrieval, and look at the power in that body. That's 280 pounds plus. And Jimmy Hart's up on the side of the ring.
Sends Jimmy Hart face first to the floor. Snuka. It certainly did, Alfred. Snuka going up top and all the fans with him right now. This truly, if he gives us his big dive, is one of the great sights in our sport, Alfred. You would agree?
Absolutely, this is his domain.
Tremendous! No doubt about it.
Oh, everything there again.
Let's get the official word.
Here is your winner, Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
We all knew, of course, doing the commentary here, but all the fans here in Nassau Coliseum knew that when this would happen, the match would be over.
Absolutely, he stood there, got perfect balance, and look at that! Like an eagle soaring through the skies, came down perfectly with precision upon his target, which was Boris Zukov, and the hapless Russian was defeated so easily. What a magnificent performance turned in by this man, Superfly Snuka.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for one fall. About to enter the arena, led by his manager, the Mouth of the South, Colonel Jimmy Hart, from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing 248 pounds, the Honky Tonk Man.
All right. The Colonel and the Honky Tonk Man. I know you know a lot about the Honky Tonk Man.
Well, I'll tell you something there, Tony. He's from what you call my neck of the woods. And this guy right here is a mighty tough wrestler. Why he does the things he does, I don't know, but you got to give the guy credit. He's got a great winning record, and he is some kind of a close athlete.
And he is certainly a man who knows how to use, I guess if I can say it this way, Hillbilly, to use his manager in the right situations.
And boy, I tell you, he's got some manager to use. This Jimmy Hart is. Tony is involved in everything. You got to watch this guy just as much as you do honky tonk if you're wrestling.
The Honky Tonk Man, the Colonel Jimmy Hart, set to go.
Thank you very much. You're a beautiful audience. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
A lot of thumbs down for the fans from that one. There have been some popular athletes wrestle right here in Madison Square Garden, and we're about ready to see one of the most popular ones of all time.
This guy here is a legend, Tony. This guy coming up here is probably one of the legends of professional wrestling of all
And
time.
his opponent,
Listen to this. They're starting already.
from the Fiji Islands, weighing 245 pounds, Superfly Jimmy Snuka.
The Superfly. Making his way to the ring. Set to go against the Honky Tonk Man. Fans are standing. Boy, he has nothing but excitement. And the Honky Tonk Man wants to start things out. The bell sounds, and quickly we're into it. I don't know, I guess maybe that's been a mistake because now the Superfly sending him in, jumps him down. Whew.
This Jimmy Snuka's not wasting no time. He hasn't even got his gear off yet. He's already got that honky tonk man down flat on his back.
I think it's a tribute to Jimmy Snuka. When he went into the ring, he kept his head up.
He sure did. This guy here's a veteran. He knows exactly what's going to happen. He's seen everything this time.
That's right. The Superfly with a foot and a blow to the head. A big headbutt.
There's a wake-up call for you right there, buddy.
And the Honky Tonk Man trying to shake off the effects here.
He sure enough wishes he was back in Memphis, Tennessee right about now, Tony.
Big pickup for the atomic drop. Let's see if he can nail him with it. Yes, he does.
Mighty fine.
I don't think we have to tell you that hurts. You can see that. And the Honky Tonk Man perched. Boy, he is starting out quickly here.
He's on a downhill ride, looks to me like, Tony.
And he's letting his temper now, Hillbilly Jim, get away from him here. He's starting to choke hold. And the referee getting Andy twice here.
And Tony, let me tell you, I think you know this right now would be a good time for this Superfly Snooker to pay close attention to the Colonel.
Right. When the Colonel knows that his man is, I guess, on the downside, and that's when trouble can start.
Exactly.
Although
right.
he's staying put now at ringside, the Superfly is still working on the Honky Tonk Man. To the other side. Jimmy Snuka went in that time, and, you know, we saw with the Genius, if you go in too quickly and too recklessly, that can happen to you.
Just caught him with a glancing blow there. I don't think it got him as good as he wanted to, but it did stop him and slow him down. Now the Honky Tonk Man's opened up on him a little bit there.
All right. Right to the chest. And the kick.
Right to where he stopped him at, right in that lower midsection there. And I tell you, you get hit there, Tony, all the air goes out of you. You can't get yourself together.
One of the reasons the Honky Tonk Man has been so successful in the WWF, we've touched on many of them, but that has been that his points of execution, his blows, his kicks have always been on target. He really knows how to hit you, although sometimes they get blocked.
There you have it.
The Superfly coming back with little backhanded jabs that time, sending the Superfly in. Near the Colonel, and there you go. He grabbed the leg, really didn't do anything, but it's gotten the attention now away from the Honky Tonk Man.
Just as I told you, but you see now, Tony, it's very important. He's got his back to the Honky Tonk Man. It's the wrong thing to do. Oh, he turned. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Knew he was coming. And the Honky Tonk Man was nailed once, staggered again. Now, holding the back of the hair. Who's got whom here? Oh!
That is sure enough steel there, a steel post, and I'll tell you, Tony, right now, that right there will take you down right to your knees right there, and he's lucky if he can recover from this.
The steel post. The Honky Tonk Man rolled in. The Superfly now maybe trying to end this match early. Oh, great move. He went right up on the apron knowing that the Superfly would try to come up, and he kicked him right at the right moment.
I'll tell you about this Honky Tonk Man. He gets up there and sings, he dances, he does everything, but he believes he's the greatest. Did you see that? Oh, my God. Did you see that little weasel, Jimmy Hart? I can't believe that.
Come on,
I can't believe it.
Look at that face, though.
Come on, you can take it.
You let him get his hand. Oh, there's Honky Tonk. Right back when you think he's not there, he comes right back into place. See, those guys work like a team out there. I'm talking about the Honky Tonk Man, that doggone Jimmy Hart.
And once again, Hillbilly, those blows by the Colonel probably didn't hurt, but it got the attention away from the Honky Tonk Man, enabling the Honky Tonk Man to pull him up by the hair.
That's all they meant to do, Tony.
The block. The Superfly grabbing the Honky Tonk Man by the hair. Jimmy Snuka with a big headbutt, and that sent him all the way to the center of the ring.
And this young man from Fiji Island has quite a hard head, I'm here to tell you. Look at this. Oh.
The knees were up.
Pull him up. What a risky move that was.
Well, you're right, a high-risk maneuver, and he paid for it.
That's what I'm saying.
Honky Tonk Man can cover for them.
Tony, this Honky Tonk Man has one thing going for him that a lot of wrestlers don't have. He really, in his mind, truly believes that he is the greatest of all time. He'll tell you that. This guy is nothing but arrogant. He is arrogant from the moment he gets up to the moment he goes to bed. He dreams arrogant. And this Jimmy Hart's right there with him when he pops him up. Let me know. Nobody can beat you. Nobody can beat you. You know, it's very difficult to wrestle two guys on.
Yeah, and you know, but there's nothing wrong with self-confidence.
No, you got to have confidence to do anything in your life. We know that, but this guy here is taking it to a whole different degree, Tony.
Pulling on the head after getting the legs up. Now the referee checking with the Superfly, who says, I guess, that he is not good. And right now, as the Honky Tonk Man is looking around, Colonel Jimmy Hart getting the fans kind of riled up here ringside. Up is the Superfly. Going to try to just beat his way out of this one. So far, well, the Honky Tonk Man came back with another knee. And now, the Honky Tonk Man sending Jimmy Snuka in. The knee finds its mark again.
Just when you think he's out, just when you think he's made that comeback, that's when Honky Tonk Man stepped in there like the pro that he is and cut him right off. And I'll tell you right now, Tony, this Jimmy Snuka is in a bit of trouble in there because he's working that midsection for quite a while now.
Another thing, Hillbilly, you don't want to have your head hanging out on the outside to allow the Colonel to come by maybe to bop you with a megaphone or the bullhorn, or whatever you'd like to call it.
Or to choke you. Right as you speak, Tony. Right as you speak. Look at this. That's remarkable. That's remarkable. Look at him. And having the nerve to get that ringside just like he has not done anything. What a sportsman he is, huh?
Oh, wow. Well, unfortunately, as you know, nothing much a referee can do. And once again, the Honky Tonk Man, and here's where that team that you talked about comes into play. The referee will get on the Honky Tonk Man and push him back and turn his attention away from Jimmy Snuka. Fortunately, the Colonel is nowhere to be found right there.
That Jimmy Hart, to me, he reminds me of an Undertaker hanging around at the hospital, waiting for something to drop.
Right on the top row. That's a pretty good analogy. Let me write that one down here.
Come on, Honky, stay with it, baby. Stay
Right on the
with it.
hair again.
Stay on it.
Pulling him now.
For what? Let's go. Let him out.
And the Superfly appears to be in a lot of trouble. Now, if you're the Honky Tonk Man, knowing the caliber of athlete he'll believe that you're going up against, what do you do now to finish this man off?
Don't let up. Don't let up, just like he's not. This Honky Tonk Man's got enough sense. He's been around long enough, though, Tony, to know he's got a man down. He's going to try his best to what you call stomping right into the mat. And he's doing a pretty good job of it.
He certainly is. Let's see how far he can take it now. Snuka hit the outside on the mats. Actually, I think he got to maybe hit that concrete floor to the inside of the mats. A little bit also. The Honky Tonk Man very deliberately looking out of the fans on the right side. And a big forearm.
Laid it right back in there on him. So he's not giving this guy a chance to catch his air and get a little breath, and he can't recover and he can't regroup. What you say, Tony? Every time he gets up there, he lays it right back in on him. That's why this Honky Tonk Man has been so successful in the World Wrestling Federation. Let me tell you something, you can't be a former Intercontinental Champion or Intercontinental Champion unless you know what you're doing in that ring. Whether you got a manager like Jimmy Hart or not, you got to give the guy some credit. He's a tough little boy from Memphis, Tennessee.
Pulling now, down, actually away, and down goes the Superfly out of the floor. And the Honky Tonk Man's going to grab him once again. So on the apron of the ring, it has been all Honky Tonk Man here in the last couple of minutes. And he is not letting up. Now he's going to try an outside in, belly to back suplex. And he got him. Oh, nicely done.
This Honky Tonk Man is something else. I'll tell you something, he's just a scrapper. You better believe it. I'd hate to be in a pool ring with that guy if he had a pool cue in his hand.
He may be trying to shake, rattle, and roll here. No?
No.
I guess he wants a pile driver.
Pile driver. Yes, oh my. This could be bad. No. He got it all the way to Tony, I'm afraid. That could be it.
He is really unloading on the Superfly here.
No.
Now he's in.
He knows it too.
Yep, he really does, but he is certainly wasting all the time here. He's telling the fans, he's taking the shake, rattle, and roll. And we see a lot. The fans standing up. Battling back and forth to Honky Tonk Man on every side. But boy, is he wasting a lot of time here.
He's got the confidence going now, though. He believes it's over. He thinks it's through, Tony. Guarantee you now, buddy, he's going to pick him up and go for that shake, rattle, roll. That's what he's famous for. He's going to lay it in there right now.
Well, the question is the Superfly out, or is he letting him do this and maybe trying to get his win back here? Let's find out.
I hope that's what he's doing.
Let's see if the shake, rattle, and roll can work.
Suck it in there, Tony.
All right, he's locked in. You can hear the fans, the Catholic crowd here respond to that. Here it comes. No!
Yeah, Douglas.
He wasted too much time, but look, he stays right on it. But the Super...
He's not good.
You're right, let's go. Come on, Sam.
He's growing. He's getting better. He's coming up.
And there it is. The Superfly with the fans standing out in places here at Madison Square Garden, right to the midsection. He's not going to waste any time. Oh, double chop right on the trapezius with a big headbutt.
What a hit. Look at him. Kick to the belly. Here he goes. Big punch to the oh my. Chopped him right in the head. This guy's alive now, buddy.
You talk about not letting up. This is where he can't let up at all.
No.
Because he has taken the Superfly a great deal of punishment. Now,
Here we go. Just right. This is what I thought. This is what I thought. This is what I thought.
puts down the Honky Tonk Man, grabs the Colonel. The collide. The pickup. And the slam. Fans are standing. Here he goes.
Listen to this crowd, Tony. Listen to this crowd. Everybody in this garden is on their feet.
Here it comes. Boom. He's hitting with a headbutt.
Yes.
The Superfly.
for Superfly Jimmy Snuka, and well done, I might add.
Well, now it's time to go into our mailbag for another fan-requested match. This match comes from Carl Murphy of Port Washington, New York. Now, Carl gave us a list of several matches, but the one at the top of the list was Bret the Hitman Hart versus Dino Bravo. Well, Carl, for this very special matchup, we'll go to the London Arena. But first, let's go to the Hitman and the Canadian Strongman.
Hey, Dino, Carl Murphy right there in Port Washington, New York. Wanted to see a little matchup with you, Bret Hitman Hart. First of all, Carl, I'm sorry about you living in Port Washington, man. Everybody can't live in Montreal like Dino.
You know, Bret Hart's got a lot of qualification. He's one of the finest technicians in the World Wrestling Federation. He's got all the flying move, and he's rugged, and his biggest quality, he's got a lot of desire. But it's just not enough when you have to face the world's strongest man. You're gonna find out, Carl Murphy.
Okay, Carl Murphy, you got it. All your friends from Port Washington, New York, finally get to see the Hitman step in the middle of the ring with Dino Bravo, the world's supposed strongest man. Let's see a little speed up against a little strength. Dino Bravo, the Hitman's gonna destroy you.
This contest is scheduled for one fall.
Dino Bravo.
Approaching the ring
What a
with
big
his manager,
man he is.
the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Weighing 260 pounds, here is Canada's strongest man, Dino Bravo!
Well, of course, a booze. Lord Alfred Hayes for Canadian strongest man, Dino Bravo, but he is really power personified.
Oh, he really is. What a foe, what an opponent he is to have in the ring opposite you. And there with the mouth of the South, his manager, Jimmy Hart, that is double trouble for anybody. Look at this power.
The push-ups with the mouth of the South on his back. And this place is coming unglued.
And his opponent, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 234 pounds, Bret Hitman Hart!
They are standing and cheering for the Hitman, making his way towards the ring. Fans reaching out for one of their heroes. And really, what a tremendous athlete. Every time he steps in the ring, we expect great things.
We certainly do, and he never ever lets us down in that department either. Look at this crowd here. They're on their feet. They love Bret Hart. They know what a fantastic wrestler he is.
The Hitman, Bret Hart, and Dino Bravo. Now, what a matchup this is going to be. It's obvious that the Hitman wants to stay away from the power of Dino Bravo. The question is, and we know that the Hitman is going to try to kick it in high gear, can Dino Bravo stay with the pace of the Hitman?
Now look at that. Bret gives those special glasses to a youngster at the ringside there. He's a super person. This is one match, Tony, I have anticipated for a long time, and I'm pleased to see it taking place here at the London Arena, right in the heart of London's Dockland.
They're jammed in here to this beautiful facility. Fans of the World Wrestling Federation. We're coming to you live on Sky One. Immediately, they tie up in a big push.
And there's an example of that upper body strength that the big French Canadian possesses. And don't forget, he is the holder of the world bench press record.
A debatable record at that.
Well, that's what everybody tells me. They say Jesse Ventura helped him a little, but in any case, he did bench press cleanly and squarely, almost 700 pounds, but the world record he established was over 700 pounds.
He backs away from the Hitman as the mouth of the South begins early. That psychological warfare. Now, sending Bravo to the ropes. Wow.
A punishing power shown there by Bravo. He certainly is one of the greatest wrestlers in the world, Tay.
Whoa. Tremendous atomic drop. Bravo turning his attention away now from the Hitman.
and to the fans here at the London Arena. The Hitman slow to his feet. That one went right to the throat, a warning from the referee, but that elbow was legal and on target.
And right at this moment, Bravo being a little contemptuous of Bret Hart. In fact, he's storming in against it. He's throwing caution to the winds.
Missing the clothesline, the elbow, the Hitman. Oh, what a great move. He picks up Bravo. Tremendous atomic drop. A drop kick found its mark on the big chest of Bravo. And a clothesline. Boy, the Hitman, when he gets on a roll, he is tremendous. And out goes Bravo. And you know, appreciate this, and rightfully so. But realistically, that was a great move to get out of there.
The best thing Bravo could do right then, because Bret Hart was moving very, very quickly indeed. He'd mastered the whole situation. He weathered that first attack by Bravo, and he was really moving strongly. So Bravo well advised to be on the outside.
Bravo slow to get in. The Hitman is helping Bravo out basically by allowing the referee to stop his count on the 10 count. A lot of thumbs down from the fans. Oh, he got one right to the mat. And out goes Bravo once again.
Bravo obviously didn't expect that, and that's when it hurts the most, when you're not looking for that type of a shot. You have no defense. Look at Bravo! He's leaving the arena!
He is walking back toward the dressing room area, you're right. And it's obvious that the Mouth of the South has to do a lot of talking here to get Bravo back in.
And he is indeed, because the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, knows that should he walk out of the arena like that, not only is he going to lose all his purse money, he's going to get a heavy fine.
And this is where the Mouth of the South is so important. We've talked about how much he has done for the career of Dino Bravo. There's a point right there.
Good judgment shown there by the Mouth of the South. Hart ready.
Yeah, he sure is, but the big Canadian goes right at him. And the native of Calgary goes right to the arm and sends Bravo down. Stretches the arm out. Bravo, we talk about the bench press power, Alfred, and the power in the arms. And, well, that's exactly now what the Hitman is trying to do, to try to take the power away by working on the left arm.
Yes, he's giving away a considerable weight advantage here to the big French Canadian, but that doesn't stop Bret Hart. He has that excellence of execution that very, very few wrestlers possess. In fact, he's probably the best wrestler when it comes to that type of function in the ring.
Into the ropes now, and no way to knock that man off his feet, at least not right now. Down goes Bravo. The Hitman gets some more momentum. Good leapfrog by Bravo. Great move. And the elbow right on target for the Hitman. And yes, again takes him down and off his feet. And right now, as far as Bret Hart's concerned, Alfred, he's back to square one where he wants to be.
The hallmark of a good wrestler there. No, beg your pardon, a great wrestler. Wage your war against your man and come back to that hold, just like Hart is doing to the left arm of Bravo. Come back to that hold where you can stay on top in a commanding position.
Bravo trying to get up as the referee checks in. A good look at both the Hitman and Bravo trying to get out of this. Now Bravo up, and this is where he's dangerous. He gets a blow into the midsection and sends now the Hitman in. Blocked a clothesline.
Oh, he just missed that.
He tried a crucifix that time, but did not work.
Oh, that was so close. I'm quite sure if Bret Hart had made that move there, we might have seen the last of this match, and it might have been a win in the victory column for that man, Bret Hart.
We have to give Dino Bravo, Alfred, a lot of credit when he saw or felt that the crucifix was being applied. Basically, his move in defense is to get to the mat and get away from it, and that's what he did. Yes, he dropped down.
Yes, he managed to slip out of that one. Good move by Bravo.
Bravo finds himself, though, at the mercy of the Hitman, holding onto the arm. Those are real hard blows. You can see that. It staggers Bravo now to the left side of the ring, and he's back to the arm once again. The Hitman is relentless here. Good reversal. Up of the ropes. The foot found its mark to the big chest of Bravo. And now looking to the fans.
Mistake there by Bravo. He put his head down. And Hart is much too quick to miss an opportunity like that. Good moves by Hart.
We are coming to you live from the London Arena. And the fans in London not appreciative of those moves at all by Bravo. Right to the back. The Hitman's in trouble here.
He is indeed.
Kick him right out of the ring, Alfred.
Yes, once Bravo gets on top, he is relentless. He won't let you go. And there's every possibility that once you go on the side of the ring like that, the big French-Canadian will come down after you.
On the outside, the Hitman trying to regain some composure here. He'll be back as quickly as possible. Right to the throat now. The Hitman really at the mercy, and there's a big forearm. Hammer blow right across the chest.
I'm rather surprised there, Tony. Hart really didn't take enough time outside the ring. He should have taken the count to its fullest before he attempted to get back in. Actually, he's doing that now.
The Hitman is on the apron on the far side, but Bravo's there to meet him. He's going to try the same thing again. And yes, he is on target once again. Really a difficult situation for the Hitman. He sends him on the outside. He hit the safety rail on the far side that time. Look at him. He went right over the carpet on the outside and hit that hard floor.
And quite honestly, that was a great move by Bravo. This man inside the ring is a power to be reckoned with, among the top in the World Wrestling Federation. He is a superstar indeed.
A Hitman fan trying to encourage his hero on as Bret Hart is back to his feet, and the British fans are behind him. But Dino Bravo has been able to use a variety of moves here to keep the Hitman on the outside. And now Bravo's down with him, and this could spell trouble for the Hitman. Oh, he's going to try to bring him into the ring, and I really think that has helped the Hitman, if anything, to get him back inside.
No, I don't think so, Tony. What Bravo wants to do here, look at this, and he's doing it.
No, he's out, Alfred, in a 2 count.
He wants a clean 1, 2, 3 right in the middle of the ring. That's the most prestigious move there is in wrestling. Every wrestler tries for it. Get that 1, 2, 3 count right in the middle. Then everybody knows you've beaten that man squarely.
Still trouble now for one Bret Hitman Hart. The fans clapping, stomping. And the Hitman back to his knees. So maybe Bret Hart coming back here. He's up to 1 foot. Gets an elbow in. Here he comes. The ropes. Oh, gigantic clothesline. It really sent him to the mat. Bravo thinks it's the right moment. No, the Hitman's out again.
Bravo moving very, very quickly in this match. In fact, he's looking better than I've seen him for a long time, Tony. He's really on top of his form. Bret Hart struggling in the beginning and now struggling in the middle part of this match. The point is he going to allow Bravo to take this match away from him?
Well, the question is here, is he beyond or above his pace? Every wrestler, as you know, in the World Wrestling Federation, Alfred, has their own style and pace. Is it too quick maybe for Bravo, and maybe in the later stages of the match will it come back to haunt him?
Oh, that's highly possible, because Bret does like to set a very fast tempo, and he's won many matches doing just that.
Trying to rally behind Bret Hart, the thousands of fans jam-packed in here with a side suplex. Wants the Hitman to come back, but no, Bret Hart is out of it.
And that was just raw power with that side suplex. A nice trap there by Hart!
We have a 2 count and a club right to the back.
Hart so close to snatching victory out of almost certain defeat just there. And I believe that frightened the Canadian, the big French Canadian. He's gone for that bear hug. A little ineffectual, though.
Hart goes back to a neutral corner, but a big headbutt there as Bravo shows another part of his arsenal. The Hitman coming back. Grabbing Bravo by that big arm, reversal. Oh, Hitman hits hard. What a great move. Bravo covers. Bret Hart is on the ropes. He found the ropes to the left, and it saved him that
that time.
I surely don't like that move, though. I would rather see Hart kick out. You can put your foot up on that bottom rope. The referee may be unsighted, and you're finished. That's a 1, 2, 3, and don't worry, you lose that match.
Well, you are taking your chances, Alfred. No question about that. But when it's your only opportunity, then I guess it's all you can do.
What a great camera shot that was just then. Look at that. Tony right inside the ring with those two men. You couldn't be in a better situation. Our Sky One cameraman here doing a tremendous job.
The big bear hug. How much more can the Hitman take? We've seen a tremendous clothesline. He was beaten on the outside by many kicks, stomps, and blows. He hit the turnbuckle very hard. He has taken a great deal of punishment from Dino Bravo, but he is still in this match. He hasn't given up at all.
No, certainly not. Resilience is one of his big assets. And of course, that execution, the perfection of that we talked about before, is his other great asset. Bret Hart, a great wrestler, but he needs all that greatness to see him through right now.
Hart gets a blow in. He's gotten away with the bear hug, but a rake to the eyes gets Dino Bravo back in charge. Sending Hart in. He hits hard that time. I was waiting on him with the legs. Perfect timing by the Hitman. He's up on the middle turnbuckle. Standing, jumping, and missing Dino Bravo. The fans really with him that time, Alfred.
Yes, a little misjudgment there by Hart. I believe such was the force that he hit. Wow, look at this.
What's he doing? Dino Bravo, how many times have we seen this? You could count them on one hand.
Very few, you're right.
And he missed. He wasted a lot of time. He tried a high-risk maneuver, and it backfired on him. The Hitman to the midsection, once again on Bravo. And again to the head. Bravo reeling up against the ropes on the left side. Here we go for the ride to the right side. Bravo in. He's up and over.
Nice, powerful backdrop executed there by Bret Hart, and this time he hits him with that leg drop. Nicely done.
Here's a cover. Dino is out, and that was a cover by the Hitman that didn't work.
No, I think that was just a token cover there.
Runs him up.
More like it.
Hooks the leg, and now Bravo powering out with the legs, forcing the break that time. But the Hitman is not through with Dino Bravo. He goes with the backbreaker. We've seen Dino apply that many times himself, and Bravo is out once again. So both men able to take a lot of punishment in this match.
And that's exactly what we expected, Tony. Both men in tremendous condition, but a little loose, that cover by Hart in the beginning.
From behind, now pushing to the ropes, and Bravo held onto the ropes with a Hitman. You can see him waiting on him. Turn around, says the mouth of the South, and he does! Right to the feet. Once again, some great timing, Alfred, and out goes Dino Bravo.
Just a superb showing here by Bret Hart. Don't forget...
Watch out! Spectacular move over the top! Right on Dino Bravo. That was breathtaking.
Oh, it really was. Nobody expected that, least of all Bravo himself. I'm afraid Bravo had been a little nonchalant earlier in this match. He better forget that now and concentrate on trying to beat Hart.
Now both men on the outside, stomping away. That time the Hitman hit on the small of his back, I believe. A chorus of boos from the fans here in London as Bravo showboating, showing the fans that he has plenty left. But both men, as you can see, Bravo with hands on his legs. Both men have taken a great deal of punishment here.
They have indeed. A lot of really polishing blows have been absorbed by both men. But Bravo, I believe his confidence has been shaken by Bret Hart.
Hard over the top. He slipped in, Alfred. He rolls up Dino Bravo. No, Bravo rolling up the Hitman. He got it. He rolled up the Hitman. He got it.
Here is your winner, Canada's strongest man, Dino Bravo.
So Dino Bravo with the roll-up on the Hitman to the chorus of boos.
And here we saw a replay of exactly how this victory was achieved by Bravo. Watch this very, very closely and very carefully because he pulls a handful of tights first. to secure that hold, then comes down on top of Hart. Hart couldn't move.
When the WWF goes out on the road, you can be sure that Coliseum Video goes along to record all the action. So when Hulk Hogan traveled to Brussels to promote his smash movie No Holds Barred, you can bet that Coliseum Video cameras were right there to record his every move, exclusively for you, the fans.
Sean, our cameras certainly were there as we look at a poster on display in this Belgian cinema for the Hulkster's movie No Holds Barred. The world's media, who were also present, wanted Hulk Hogan to display his tremendous physical attributes for their cameramen. And shortly the Hulkster had them applauding in breathless wonder. There's absolutely no one like Hulk Hogan. As a tribute to this great man, the normally hard-bitten press corps who had come to record this important event broke with all tradition to ask this superstar for his autograph. Again, he did not disappoint them. Out on the sidewalk, Hulk enjoys a little fun. Let's go to Paris. You know, Hulk Hogan is having just one heck of a time here in Brussels, Belgium. The people here, they absolutely love Hulk Hogan. They're Hulkamaniacs. They love him just the same as we do back in the United States of America. Now we're back here in Paris, and we're going to have a look at some of my old haunts, and maybe I'll tell you a few stories about Paris. That is, of course, the ones that I can tell you. After that, we're going to go across the channel to my other old hometown, and that is dear old London town, and I'm sure you'll enjoy that. However, before we make any of those trips, now let us go to the Arc de Triomphe. The Arc de Triomphe was built by Napoleon to celebrate his numerous victories across Europe. This view of the famous arch is taken from the Champs-Élysées. Napoleon loved to assemble his victorious army and march them in splendid review. This was the ideal spot. Now we descend the Champs-Élysées, arriving here at Place République. This needle-like column is a memorial from Napoleon Bonaparte's battles in Egypt. Across this imposing plaza, we can see the fine architecture of the Louvre. This was once the royal palace, but is now a world-famous gallery of fine art. Situated in this historic circle are fountains symbolizing the freedom of the people of France from hundreds of years of tyranny by their monarchy. Gosh, it's still a beautiful day in Paris. And now a very brief look at the Cathedral of Notre Dame, where in this very bell tower, the legendary but mythological Quasimodo was supposed to have set up his residence. Ah, this is my favorite place in all of Paris, the Opera House. It's also a wonderful meeting place for tourists. And now a long, lingering look at its incredible masonry before we go to my city of birth, dear old London town. And that angel with golden wings hovers over Queen Victoria's memorial statue, which stands so elegantly in front of Buckingham Palace. And there quite unmistakably are some London taxis. And here's one of the Queen's Grenadier Guards, who keeps a vigil eye over the palace for her, as we view him through these massive wrought iron gates. Ah, the Union Jack. The flag of England flutters in the wind on this lovely day over the ancient Houses of Parliament. We're standing on the south bank of the River Thames for this lovely view of both houses, the House of Lords and the House of Commons. You know, I don't think there's one person who cannot name that clock tower as being Big Ben. And it's a beautiful day here in London. Thank goodness it's not raining. Now for a more sinister place, but one of storybook quality. There is the river entrance to Traitor's Gate, leading to the Tower of London. In olden days, traitors were brought here to meet their grisly fate, the Axeman. And here is Tower Bridge. Romans and then Vikings fought ancient Britons along these banks, and now this ancient Brit sends you back to Sean Mooney.
Well, next up on our WWF World Tour is our manager's profile. This time we focus on a manager who is certainly the most vocal supporter of WWF superstars, Rhythm and Blues, Dino Bravo, and the walking natural disaster, the Earthquake. He's a man whose loud clothing speaks for itself. The man behind the megaphone, the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart.
You know, they say when you're on top, you gotta let it rock, baby. Look at this gold album, 1 million sales, Honky Tonk Records, baby, backed up by the Honky-Eds and yours truly, mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. That's right, Daddy, when you're on top, you gotta let it rock. Bushwhackers, are you ever gonna learn the lesson, man? You know, every time we turn around, it's the bushwhackers. You know, I guess they want to be singers. They want to be rock and rollers like Honky Tonk Man and Greg the Pelvis Valentine, who I call Rhythm and Blues. You know, every time we have a concert, all of a sudden, somebody's trying to sneak in without paying the price. Well, that's you, bushwhackers. In WrestleMania 6, what did the bushwhackers try to do? They came around ringside and selling T-shirts and programs like a couple of vendors, man. That's a no-no, because before this little thing's over with, you're going to be doing that permanently, because you ain't going to be in professional wrestling anymore. You tear up our guitars, you try to make a fool of Honky Tonk Man and Greg the Pelvis Valentine. Like I said, baby, when you're on top, you let it rock. We don't just get mad, bushwhackers. We get even, baby. And now, he's big, he's bad. I call him Earthquake. 461 pounds. He is 6'6". Now, you know Hulk Hogan. A lot of people think Hulk Hogan is the greatest of all time. Well, baby, the whole world saw what we did to you, Hulk Hogan. Hey, we know you were hurt going into WrestleMania. I know it. You know it, the people know it, but you just don't want to admit it. So you know what we're going to have to do to Hulk Hogan? I'll tell you what we're going to have to do, big boy. We're going to have to make an example after you, man. We're going to have to make sure that the whole world knows that the Earthquake is going to put you out of professional wrestling forever. Because, you see, we're going to put the national disaster on you and have you put on a stretcher, man. That's right. We're going to have you stretchered, Hulk Hogan. And once and for all, everybody will know who is the greatest of all time. It is the Earthquake!
Well, Mouth of the South Jimmy Hart is one man who never seems to be at a loss for words, especially when the cameras start to roll. Well, coming up next, a tag team match shot in Paris exclusively for Coliseum Video. Now in this one, the fabulous Rougeau brothers, a tag team that's earned a reputation here in the WWF for not always fighting savoir-fairly, square off against the Rockers, Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. It's an international showdown between two top World Wrestling Federation tag teams just itching to escargot at it.
Take a look at the fantastic crowd here in the Versailles Arena. Here's Paris, France. Gorilla Monsoon along with his lordship, Alfred Hayes. And we are having a good time.
Tell all the girls the Rougeau's on their way.
She's very nice. Not that
We're not a muscle man.
I spoke to the woman
He hates that
who was leading
we like
before.
that fresh look and stand.
Jacques and Raymond, the Rougeaus. Tag team action here in Paris, France. And of course, this match exclusively for Coliseum Home Video on a special world tour tape.
Yes, it's the World Wrestling Federation on a world tour. What a great match this promises to be for the Parisians here in Bercy.
Paris, only one of the stops on this big tour.
Our ring announcer is Terry Chateau.
Terry who?
Chateau.
Chateau. Sounds like a
Leurs
wine.
adversaires pèsent
Nice looking,
235 kilos à eux
I'm
deux.
sure
Voici
he does.
les Rockers.
Wait till you hear the ovation from this capacity crowd for the Rockers, and she's not one of them. It's Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. Obviously a wig on that young lady.
Yes, it is. He's a lovely looking dog. But the Rockers have taken everybody's eye so far. They've come into this stadium here, this arena in Bercy.
Oh, look at it's going to get underway immediately. Stop the music and ring the bell. We've got action.
Well, we had fireworks down the aisle as they came in, and now we've got fireworks in the ring. And that certainly brought this Paris crowd to their feet.
What are they selling in the concession stands, you know, Jim? Any gorilla-type food out there?
You got the bonbon.
Gorillas like that, yes.
They like that.
Jacques and Raymond not too happy about the start of this matchup. Jacques said, let me out of here. Take over, Ray.
Well, they may feel at home here with these French people. They are French Canadians, of course, but then again, they may not. The reception so far has been for the Rockers.
I don't believe, Your Lordship, there's a whole lot of love between the French people and the French Canadians.
No, I don't think there is, quite honestly. I think you're right about that.
Of course, and nobody likes these two guys anyway, Jacques and Raymond.
No, they are a little arrogant. They are a little objectionable in their behavior.
Oh, nice leapfrog by Jacques, and another one. Put his head down and paid for it.
Well, they were two great leapfrogs by Jacques, but Sean really came out on the better end of that deal.
What a huge arena this is, you know.
Yes, I think there's something like
25,000.
I think it's in excess of that.
More.
Yes, it is. It's something like 30.
30.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful move by Marty. Jacques was just hanging in the corner there, thinking he was home free. There is no home free area. Oh, look at that beautiful maneuver, that quickness, that agility. Whoa, right in the nose. 2 count. Whoa, that was close. He wants out.
Well, he wasn't doing too well, quite honestly, and it was a surprise to me that he stayed in there so long without giving the tag to his brother, big brother Raymond. Raymond is in now. He's the oldest of these two. And let's see how Raymond can fare against the Rockers. Jacques didn't do too well at all.
A little consoling being done there by Ray. And Jacques wants out. He got his clock cleaned pretty good in there.
And you know, Gorilla, these French people, they really know their wrestling. They haven't changed since we used to wrestle here about 20 years ago, huh?
20 years ago.
Yes.
A long time ago.
Indeed.
This arena was not around then, Your Lordship.
No, this is a brand new arena. You're absolutely right. It used to be the old Palais de Sport.
Palais de Sport, yes.
Where we used to wrestle, and what great crowds they had there, too.
If I remember, the promoter was a little shady, though, Your Lordship.
Yes, Alex Goldstein.
Yeah, he's passed away now, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
Good riddance to him.
Yes, he's gone. Dear old Alex.
Boy, they go to work now on the left leg of Raymond. You're right, these Paris fans are extremely knowledgeable. Referee looked like he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
You know, there was one great wrestler came here from Paris, Edouard Carpentier.
Edouard Carpentier.
He was a great wrestler.
Many matches I had with him over the years.
Yeah, and I got
the Flying Frenchman.
Yes, I got the occasion to visit where I lived here for a long time, a couple of years in Place Blanche.
I checked out with the gendarmes, and you got a few things down there in the Hooskow. There, a couple of pictures hanging on the wall in there, Your Lordship. You did some extracurricular activities.
Yeah, they were ones I didn't have to sign.
We got one there in a gendarme uniform, if I remember correctly. Impersonating a gendarme.
Oh, you've heard about that.
Oh, yes, I have. Nothing escapes the gorilla vine. Raymond still in a lot of trouble here, as this has been all rockers from the get-go. Went for a monkey flip, got caught.
The Rougeau brothers have not been able to put their tag team tactics together quite successfully yet. They've been laboring, quite honestly, against the Rockers here, and the Rockers are enjoying themselves. They're having a lot of fun here in the Bercy Arena. And look at, well, you can see that smile there on Marty Jannetty's face.
Not hard to understand why that little pipsqueak of a manager out of the South, Jimmy Hart, he's really got to be like a fish out of water here in Paris.
I'm sure he has. It's a city of
Too many
fashion here, but
honky-tonk places here, are there?
No.
I didn't think so.
No, I don't think so. I was going to say it's a city of fashion in Paris, but
get him in his corner. Come on,
Jimmy Hart doesn't seem to have the fashion that they recognize here.
Jacques went down the aisle there, down the apron to give a hand to his partner, to his brother, but got there a little bit late.
This is quite amazing. The Rockers have established their authority so well in this match that they're actually playing with the Rougeau brothers now.
Having a good time.
Well, they are enjoying it tremendously, but on the other hand, it might be a dangerous thing to do.
Well, you don't fool around. You go in the ring, you beat the guy when you think you can, and that's it. You don't fool around. You want to work out and go to the occasion.
They're still playing around. I really don't agree with these tactics. I think, as you said, beat your opposition, make sure you get the victory. Then if you want to fall around a bit, fall around. Not during a match. The Rougeaus can come back at you very, very strongly.
They certainly can. They've proven themselves here in the World Wrestling Federation as one of the outstanding teams. The Rockers have done that as well.
Yes,
Turn it down from the outside. Jacques got a handful of hair, and just like that, it's turned around.
It has indeed, and that was a tremendous knee into the back of Shawn Michaels. And this is just what the Rougeau brothers were looking for, this one break. And believe me, they can really take advantage of it.
Oh, upside down, almost over the top and out. Goes Shawn Michaels, and now he's in deep trouble.
He is, and that's quieted this Paris crowd down. They're not shouting so vociferously as they were before.
Just one of the many exclusive matches here for Coliseum Home Video on this special World Wrestling Federation World Tour. The Bercy Arena here in Paris, France. Just another one of the stops for the WWF.
It is on their World Tour, and now the Rougeau brothers are doing very well indeed. Oh, what a damaging move that was. Tremendous power there by Raymond. Well, he was, and I think he was entitled to. That was
not exactly a Hulk Hogan, is it?
No, he's not.
Calling his partner in now. The referee has his back turned. No tag made there. Of course, we saw earlier on in the onset of this match many false tags by the Rockers.
Yes, indeed. They were playing. They were toying with their opposition. They should not have done that. We did remark about that earlier, and now they're paying the price for that gorilla.
Nice flying elbow by Jacques, right on the mark.
And I would say now, Shawn Michaels must be thinking tag. He's got to be thinking change, get my partner in, because he is really in danger of being defeated. And that will be quite a shot for the Rougeaus to win a match here in Paris.
Well, he'd like to do that. Unfortunately, the Rougeaus have very nicely cut the ring in half, as all good tag teams will do, forcing Shawn Michaels to stay in there. Look at Ray just measuring, waiting. Oh, beautiful. Up over the top or through the second rope, and out goes Shawn. And Marty over there immediately. Well, that youngster's in deep trouble.
And all that timing that was missing at the beginning of this match has come back to the Rougeaus, and they're in full swing now. Immaculate moves.
Certainly have been. And the Rougeaus just patting each other on the back there moments ago. Pat on the back, your lordship's only 18 inches away from a kick in the pants. You got to be very careful when you let pat you on the back.
Yes. It turn into a stab as well, I think.
But look at how far they have Michaels from his partner. Oh, look at the height of that backdrop.
Oh, that was really a damaging blow also. It's a wonder that Shawn Michaels is still managing to function. He's really had the stuffing knocked out of him this last 5 minutes. But it says a lot for his conditioning.
Come on, ref. Turn around, take a look. Don't envy the job of Earl Hebner, one of the premier world referees. Chose especially for this Coliseum Home Video WWF World Tour. Although a little bit, he's in trouble. He's got a bad left wing there.
Tell me, Gorilla, surely Coliseum Home Video had no way of appointing a referee for a match, do they?
Oh, no, definitely not, no. And he was chosen specifically for this particular episode.
Does he speak French or something, or German or Russian?
Well, I just think he likes Paris and asked if he could be put on this assignment. Front face lock now by Raymond. And look at Shawn fighting to get back to his own corner. Crowd behind him 100%, but he's not going to make it. Maybe he is going to make it. No, he's not. Picked him up. I don't know whether he got the strength left to do that. And there it is once again. Sometimes it does better to stay out of there. Marty just caused his partner some more grief, some more frustration.
He did indeed, and what little energy he had left that enabled him to pick up Raymond and almost carry him back to his own corner. has been drained out of him since Marty Jannetty came into the ring and distracted the referee's attention so that the Rougeau brothers could work him over again.
Roger, maybe you can tell us where the rest of this world tour is going to take the World Wrestling Federation.
Well, they're going to go into Belgium, into Brussels. They're going to go into Holland. They're going to go into Spain. They're going to go back to England where they were prior to this particular tournament.
And we will be tagging right along, I assume.
Yes.
That's, of course, what we can. Really pouring it on now. Jacques and Raymond really have done a number. I would say that Shawn is right for the pickings right now.
I think so, and I think what they're doing now is they're torturing him as much as they can before they pin him. Because that wasn't really a serious attempt at a pin there.
Certainly
Raymond
was not.
Can do a lot better than that if he wishes.
Very nonchalant effort there by Raymond Rougeau.
I think that was a total move just to show the Rockers that the Rougeau brothers are in complete control, and they have been for the last 10 minutes.
They certainly are. And nobody likes it better than the Colonel, the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. Jacques looking for a little recognition for his brother and himself.
He's not going to get it from his transatlantic cousins here. The French people of France, of Paris, I should say. They don't care. Well, they're probably from many other places in France as well. They come into Paris especially for this match.
Tell you what, the hospitality has been tremendous, Your Lordship. They've spared no expense. The hotels are tremendous. The food is great.
Yes. It has indeed. You like those chocolate eclairs, don't you?
Oh, yes, I do. Gorillas are partial to chocolate eclairs.
Tell me, do the bananas have any different flavors?
Well, they certainly do. Still a little fire left in Shawn. He makes the tag. I don't know if the referee saw him. No, he did not. He's not going to allow it.
And Marty Jannetty is absolutely incensed with rage there. If he's not careful, he'll get his team disqualified.
Did you see that, Your Lordship?
I did indeed.
Kind of a backfire there. And Jacques just about knocked Raymond out. Now the tag is made.
They got their signals mixed up, and that was just enough for Shawn to make that tag.
Marty's in and going crazy. It's a house of fire. He's exploding. Irish Whipping, look out. Downstairs in the red mat. What a game.
Tremendous involvement in this.
Oh, they got the count.
Got him by the tie.
Got that little pump squeak. Irish Whip once again. Look at, he's down there hiding.
Well, I don't think he wants to be called again. Look at this, ref.
Oh, nobody there to count. Too much confusion right now for one referee. Shoulders are hooked down on this nice backslide move.
He's got Jacques squarely pinned there.
Had him down for about a 15 count, but referee was engaged elsewhere. We need two referees for this type of matchup.
Well, you certainly do now. It's moving at this fast and furious pace. It's swinging backwards and forwards. And
from the outside, the Colonel pulled the leg. Pile driver, yes.
And a great pile driver to maximum effect there. Look at this.
Referee being distracted once again. All kinds of mayhem going on. What a job by Shawn. I don't know whether the referee saw any of that. Now he's down there counting and he counted him out. Let's go and get the official word.
Et les vainqueurs sont les Rockers.
Well, I don't know what he said, but the Rockers are the victors, I'll tell you that.
Well, les vainqueurs means the winners, and they certainly were the winners. A most impressive victory here in Paris by the Rockers.
This past year alone witnessed some of the most exciting singles matches of all time. One of the most talked about took place in Japan, where the WWF Championship was on the line. The $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase had developed a real yen to take the belt from the Honorable Ultimate Warrior.
We're in the Egg Dome in Tokyo, Japan. Some 50,000 fans jam-packing the arena, awaiting the presence of this man, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. And whether it's dollars or yen, Jesse, it's all the same.
Absolutely. You can take and exchange it either way you want to go. And there's a man with plenty of yen right there. The $1 million yen man.
Yeah, yes. Huh?
Ted DiBiase. How many yen is that belt worth?
No idea.
Weighing 260 pounds, the $1 million man, Ted DiBiase.
And what an opportunity for the $1 million man, Ted DiBiase. Yeah. Here he comes!
And his opponent, weighing 275 pounds, the World Wrestling Federation champion, the Ultimate Warrior.
The Ultimate Warrior defending the championship right here in Tokyo, Japan, against the $1 million man, Ted DiBiase.
And the Warrior looks pumped up as usual.
The Ultimate Warrior meeting a master technician in the $1 million man. And this is something, Jesse, that money can't buy. Look out from behind, DiBiase attacking.
And Ted DiBiase going to work with it. He's got the belt.
DiBiase can't buy the championship. He's going to have to earn it the old-fashioned way is now. To the buckle. No, nice reversal. Oh, up and goodness, what a back body drop. And DiBiase up and down.
Big body slam, and so far the Warriors using that superior strength. Oh, clothesline DiBiase right over the top. And what the $1 million man's got to do here, he's got to get back in that ring, try to get the Warrior off his feet, take him down to the mat, and wrestle with him. He doesn't dare try to match strength with the Ultimate Warrior.
It's the Nichibei Wrestling Summit in Tokyo. And DiBiase taking his time, trying to collect himself, regroup outside. And where is Virgil, Jesse?
I don't know, maybe he got stuck in Honolulu at customs.
No. Apparently, some sort of action by the commission here in Tokyo.
Well, that's no fair. What kind of politics is that?
Oh, I don't get involved in international politics, Jess. That's the way it is here in Tokyo. So DiBiase, if he wins it, he's going to have to win it on his own.
It's got to be real upsetting to the $1 million man. I mean, you're telling me he had to carry his own luggage? Virgil usually does that.
I'm not saying that, I'm not too sure. And the Warrior fired up for this one. And he better be. DiBiase, the standing side headlock, trying to grind it out a little bit, hanging on. Oh, my, the Warrior gets him up and heaves him to the rope area. How do you match strength with somebody like the Ultimate Warrior?
Well, like I said, DiBiase's going to have to try to get him down to the mat. He can try the upper body techniques all he wants, but until he tires the guy out, they're going to be ineffective.
DiBiase going to the midsection now with a knee, following up with a series of rights. Now to the frontal area. DiBiase chopping away, hammering away. And again, DiBiase standing, headlock, grinding it out here with a Warrior. DiBiase thinking about some move, so is the Warrior, I'm sure. To the ropes, crisscrossing, here we go. Over, right back in.
DiBiase touched the shoulder.
Like a bulldozer. Warrior off the rope.
Oh, great move by Ted DiBiase. Sidestepped that big shoulder block, grabbed him by the head and drove the Warrior head first into that mat. Now he's got him down. Now's the time to hurt him and beat him if you're going to do it.
Why didn't DiBiase go for the cover?
I don't know.
trying to kick his way now to victory.
Would have been a great spot for the $1 million dream right there down on the mat.
How many yen? He couldn't use dollars here. How many yen would it take? And DiBiase content to chop and hammer away on the Warrior. And you can bet that maneuver on sidestep a few minutes ago really took the starch out of the Ultimate Warrior. Off the rope. Oh, yeah, clotheslines him. He doesn't go for the cover. And finally one. One is all he gets. Maybe that's why he didn't go for the cover earlier.
I still say he should have gone for the $1 million dream. Don't try to cover this guy. Try to put him to sleep.
DiBiase ramming the Warrior to the buckle. Chop. And another one. Missing with a mouse whip. Warrior turns it around. Warrior a little too close moving in, and DiBiase lifting the foot, snapping over the Warrior. Tries the fist. DiBiase's game plan here thus far working for him. Hooks him up. Gets him ready for a ride. Up and out. Suplex.
Beautiful back suplex by the $1 million.
And a kick out again. So again, DiBiase trying to take the starch out of the Warrior. And every time he covers him, Warrior kicks out and kicks out with authority, although he may not kick out his legs. Pile drive, and that could do it.
That could do it. We could have a new champion right here, McMahon.
DiBiase covers him. 1, 2, and... Whoa! That was close. That was very close. Wait a minute. Warrior hitting the ropes and then hitting DiBiase. Hits the ropes again, another clothesline. Ultimate Warrior, going round and round. Oh, my, what a tackle. Off the rope, to the back. The cover, 2.
He got it.
The Ultimate Warrior, successfully defending the World Wrestling Federation Championship in the Egg Dome. Among 50,000 here in Tokyo, Japan.
McMahon. Why do they call it the Egg Dome?
And DiBiase just laid an egg too, Jesse.
Does it crack?
The Ultimate Warrior victorious.
Another international battle occurred in, of all places, jolly old England, as Hacksaw Jim Duggan squared off against the Honky Tonk Man in an all-American grudge match that was the biggest thing to hit London since the Battle of Britain.
They love the World Wrestling Federation in London as the Honky Tonk Man makes his way to the ring. The Honky Tonk Man, really a great wrestler. Look at this gentleman here.
This contest is scheduled for one fall. About to enter the ring with his manager, Colonel Jimmy Hart. From Memphis, Tennessee, weighing 248 pounds, the Honky Tonk Man.
The Honky Tonk Man. That lady loves the way he shakes.
Thank you very much. You're a beautiful audience. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm not going to let you down, the Honky Tonk Man. I'll be glad you sang for
Oh, I bet you he will.
Turn the music up loud.
Oh, yeah, why not? Oh, here, you like this, don't you?
Yes, I think he's got a very good voice.
Why don't you sing along with him then?
I got Peggy Sue beside me.
Go ahead.
Girls in the back and coming through.
Oh.
Hey!
Matt, wait till you hear this crowd. They are going to erupt, obviously.
They've cut his music. Why did they do that?
Well,
I rather like his singing.
Well, he can always sing a cappella, can he? I mean, the great singers of the world sing a cappella.
They do they?
Oh, the fans really erupt here.
And his opponent from Glens Falls, New York, weighing 280 pounds, King Duggan!
King Duggan! Hacksaw Jim Duggan making his way to the arena floor. He's the best, say the British.
And he's the most exciting, too.
A lot of Hacksaw Jim Duggan 2x4s in the crowd also.
There certainly are. The symbol of this man's trade, the symbol of the working classes, who he represents. He certainly is a most charismatic man.
I guess, Lord Alfred, he would fit right into the House of Commons?
Yes, I think he would.
Okay.
Definitely. Although he has a little noble gear there, maybe fit into the House of Lords as well.
Okay.
One thing is obviously clear there. Honky Tonk doesn't want to be in the ring while he's doing that.
Oh, I love this. The fans right with King Duggan. Oh, what a tremendous crowd we have in the London Arena. We are right in the Docklands, Lime Harbor. And would you listen to this? Only Hacksaw Jim Duggan could get the British to chant USA.
Yes. A little swing of the 2x4, a little loosening up there, and a very disconsolate Honky Tonk Man on the outside.
I was getting ready to say, where in the world is the Honky Tonk Man? He has to be very irate. He lost now. This is a great moment in WWF history right here.
And there is that symbol there, the 2x4 on the outside of the ring. So the referee has managed to get Hacksaw to put it down, at least for a moment or two. Look at him.
The charismatic Hacksaw Jim Duggan sending the Honky Tonk Man. I was going to say that this has not been a good start for the Honky Tonk Man. They cut his singing short, thank goodness, and they brought in King Duggan.
We really got a good shot of Duggan there. He is so brimful of confidence. And as far as the Honky Tonk Man is concerned, discretion was definitely the better part of valor just then.
Fans right with Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And the Honky Tonk Man takes a low road once again.
Look at that lady there. She just loves it. Referee's having some difficulty here controlling, one, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and two, getting Honky Tonk into the ring.
If you people...
Oh, they're not going to let him talk.
If you people don't shut up, the Honky Tonk Man's not going to sing for you tonight.
Sue Pollard at ringside.
I really don't think that people care whether he sings or not. Maybe they don't want him to sing.
Look at the crowd, Alfred. What a tremendous crowd. Thumbs up. As Hacksaw is on the outside, chasing the Honky Tonk Man. That's the best way to get him in the ring. Right hand to the head. The Honky Tonk Man rolls in. Thanks to Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He's going right at him with high-impact maneuvers, sending the Honky Tonk Man with a big clothesline.
And the Honky Tonk Man, very fit there. He didn't succumb to that first clothesline. So what did Hacksaw do? He just pushed him down with sheer brute strength. And once again, Honky Tonk takes to the high ground. Well advised, maybe.
Both heads go together.
And the referee certainly didn't like that. Our referee, Dave Hebner, in there, a very courageous man, despite a bad injury to his wrist when a wrestler collided with him.
Scrubbing the head, messing up the hair of the Honky Tonk Man, missing the telegraph right on. into the jaw that time. Look at him going up top. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And London County right along with Hacksaw. The honky-tonk man face first. Gets stomped on the outside.
So far, no offensive moves at all by the honky-tonk man. And his manager, Mouth of the South, appealing to him, do something, do something.
Look from behind now. The Mouth of the South trying to take matters to his own hands, and it really worked. The fans with the boos to Jimmy Hart as he pulled on the leg now, enabling the honky-tonk man to get somewhat of an advantage here. Now, once again, the referee turned the other way. Jimmy Hart choking Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Well, that was definitely a combination move there by the honky-tonk man who distracted the referee, allowing Mouth of the South to wreak a little damage on the outside there. But don't think for one moment that Hacksaw Jim Duggan has forgotten that.
Again, pulling now on the upper body, down on top of the ropes. The fist planted firmly on the forehead. And now pulling the head of Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
And this is more like the honky-tonk man, the man who claims to have been the greatest intercontinental champion of all time, and really had a valid point there.
The fans screaming out the Hacksaw, who's up? Look at the fans standing as Hacksaw stands. Down he goes again, the honky-tonk man. You know, Alfred, you talk so much, and let's see the cover here. A 2 count, Hacksaw's out. You talk so much about great execution. You can definitely say, and I know you would agree, that the honky-tonk man's blows, his elbows, are perfectly executed.
Yes, he measures everyone. He gets the utmost effect from each blow. He's a very, very shrewd wrestler inside the ring. And quite honestly, he has that catalyst for success on the outside of the ring, Jimmy Hart. Together, they are a deadly combination.
But here comes the king of the World Wrestling Federation back once again. King Duggan up. King Duggan with an elbow to the midsection. And again, right hand to the head. Honky-tonk's wobbly. King Duggan to the ropes. Oh, honky-tonk Medi. Nicely done with a knee right to the midsection.
Really well executed by the honky-tonk man. He allowed Duggan to think that he had him reeling, and he wasn't. He just led him right into that, baited the trap, and Hacksaw, well, I can't say how he is, equipped upstairs, but he was a little slow there. He allowed honky-tonk man to take full advantage.
Now on the outside, as we see the honky-tonk man, Hacksaw nailed once again by Jimmy Hart. And there you see the result of that. Hacksaw, King Duggan on the outside, and now the honky-tonk man down with him. And, oh, he went head first, did King Duggan to the ring post. And that certainly is going to change the complexion of this throughout the remainder of this match, obviously.
Oh, look at the honky-tonk man. He believes he's got everything going for him. Now, look at that confident smile. He really is sure that he's going to get a victory here, his first appearance at the London Arena in England.
And now, after King Duggan gets back in, Duggan wants to fight. But those blows missed, those wild blows from King Duggan missed. And the honky-tonk man, once again, one blow was right on target. Now, we have seen some great headbutts from King Duggan. He uses that head quite nicely. However, right now, he's winded. Certainly, he's taking a lot out of him, has the honky-tonk man. And Duggan feeling the effects of each and every blow.
Tony the King,
got out.
The king of the World Wrestling Federation, King Duggan, certainly looks like losing his throne here today. And that would be a tragedy for him in the capital city of the British Empire, such as it is today, Tony.
And all of the fans here in London jammed into the London Arena, enjoying this, and of course all of our fans all over Europe watching on Sky One.
Hebner testing that arm for reaction, but Hacksaw holds it up. The King holds his arm up there, just 2 counts, that's all.
And he's
Nothing
back up
more.
to his feet, Alfred. King Duggan back to his feet. The honky-tonk man keeps the grip on. Here comes Duggan. Combination blows, but one right to the eyes ended that. Stunned the big man. The honky-tonk man, once again, he is really wrestling a smart match here.
He is, but there's just tremendous determination on the part of King Duggan. The old hacksaw, he doesn't take anything lying down. He tries his best at all times, so don't write him out just yet.
He missed. The Honky Tonk Man missed. Duggan tumbling out of the way. And the Honky Tonk Man's in trouble. Maybe. But no, he's back to his feet. First. He's over. Duggan met him. Left. Right. Left.
Those massive arms of King Duggan making every blow tremendous. Of tremendous force. And look at this. He's floored Honky Tonk Man. And he looks like he's switching his belt around.
Here he comes. 3-point stance. The clothesline. Yes. Tremendous win for King Duggan. We're going to get the official word now with Howard Finkel in just a few minutes.
He's your winner, King Duggan.
King Duggan now, he wants Jimmy Hart, and that may have been a mistake. Not may have been, it was a mistake. As both men pound away on King Duggan. Stomping, kicking, Duggan on the outside, onto the floor.
Duggan is so innocent in many, many ways.
Well, you know exactly what he's going to do.
Yes. Oh, the 2x4. Up he goes. Down he comes. And he's in the ring.
Goodbye, Jimmy Hart, the Honky Tonk Man. King Duggan with a solid win here in Great Britain.
A lot of courage on the part of that man, King Duggan. He's a big man, a huge man, 6 feet 5, 280 pounds, and he used every ounce of that massive weight and strength. And in the beginning, it was the Honky Tonk Man. In the middle, it was the Honky Tonk Man. But in the end, courage, strength, and power ruled for the day. The King, King Duggan.
The World Wrestling Federation Championship belt is one of the most prized possessions in all of sports. A prize that every superstar here in the World Wrestling Federation would love to wear. And no one knows this any better than the immortal Hulk Hogan, who made title defense after title defense against the very best the WWF could throw at him. The Macho King Randy Savage made his bid for an Arc de Triomphe over Hogan in Paris. Let's go to the tape for this classic WWF Championship defense.
Il pèse
We're
130
set here for
kilos.
another classic matchup.
Le challenger
Under
de
Monsoon, along with his
Floride.
lordship Alfred Hayes here in Paris,
Il est
France, at the
accompagné
Versailles
par la
Arena for
sensationnelle
a Coliseum
Sherry.
home video classic World Tour matchup. Title on the line, your
Macho
lordship.
Man Randy
For the man,
Savage.
he's just announced Randy Savage. He said he's coming in at 130 kilos, which would place him in a very high poundage situation, probably about 265, which is a lot of weight for him.
265, 270. I don't know, maybe they were announcing Sherry's weight. I don't know, your lordship.
Yeah, that is a possibility.
Look at the fireworks going off. Macho Man likes that. There'll be a lot of sparks in this one. You can bet on it.
Well, I think that the Macho Man was very wise here. He chose a neutral ground to go for that title here in Paris, in France, in Europe. But it is a tough assignment trying to get back something that you did have once before, especially against the next man that he is going to announce, the champion himself.
Oh, Hogan. Yeah, it's very difficult to repeat here in the World Wrestling Federation. I think that the Macho Man picked Paris, France because he knew that cheapskate president, Jack Tunney, wouldn't have get on a plane and paid a fare to come over here and watch this matchup.
I don't know, but I know this much that the Macho Man came over on that supersonic transport plane they have, the Concorde.
What, 2.5 hours, I think it is, your lordship.
Yes, isn't that incredible?
Across the Atlantic. It used to take forever and a day.
Yes.
Of course, you might have been on the Nina or the Pinta or one of...
Son adversaire est le champion du
Took a
monde
long time when you came over, I know that.
Well, he's just announced the champion of the
de Venice
world
Beach,
there, World Wrestling Federation.
California. 150 kilos.
150 kilos.
300 pounds
Accompagné
plus.
par Miss Elizabeth.
Accompanied by Mademoiselle
Voici
Elizabeth.
Hulk Hogan.
Wait till you hear this
place explode for the Hulkster. And the lovely Elizabeth.
She is lovely, you're absolutely right. I think she's knocked the Parisians for a twizzle here.
Got down by a couple of short, fat guys. I don't know who they were.
A couple of Frenchmen, I suppose. I don't know who they are. I don't think they're officials.
There he is. Greatest professional athlete in the world today. Hulkster himself. World Wrestling Federation champion.
And everybody here at the Bercy Stadium are on their feet. All the Parisians, all the Frenchmen standing for the entrance of this, the most magnificent athlete they'll see here in Europe and, in fact, in the world.
Savage got out of there in a hurry.
What a world tour this is for the World Wrestling Federation.
What a difference, the Hulkster opening the ropes for Elizabeth, and on the other hand, it was Sherry opening the ropes for Savage.
Yes, there's something to be said somewhere about that. Well, Savage can't make up his mind whether to get in the ring or not. He's waiting for Hulk maybe to unstoke that fire that he's obviously built in readiness in anticipation of this championship match.
I don't think he's going to come in there, Your Lordship, until they take that music out. That'll be very disconcerting for him. They have to deal with this crowd, deal with the music, and step in the ring at the same time and face this hunk of humanity. There's what it's all about, the gold, the World Wrestling Federation title. As the referee shows everyone the belt. Can't get over how stunning Elizabeth is.
She is a beautiful lady. And he seems to be perfectly matched and suited to be in the ring with such a lady. Hulk Hogan, a big favorite here in Europe. They really love him. His name was on everybody's lips this weekend in Paris. Everybody was talking about this match coming up. I heard more talk about Hogan than I did for Savage.
No question. Whoa, almost caught him. Bella's gone. We're officially underway here. But the Macho Man obviously not ready.
No, he's not.
Well, there's another bell. Maybe that'll get him in the ring. The last few words of encouragement from Scary.
Yes. You know, the newspaper coverage and television coverage of this match has been phenomenal. It's taken everybody here by storm. They have waited so long for this particular match, and I think it's a great thing for the World Wrestling Federation to have brought this title match to this part of the world.
Absolutely.
Sounds the same in French as it does in any other
I guess it does, yes. This match every bit as important as the storming of the Bastille.
Yes, indeed.
Of course, I wasn't around for that. I understand you were in attendance.
Thanks a lot.
Only jesting, George.
Yes, of course.
Savage still not sure. Hulkster says you're going to keep running out. I'm going to come out and get you. Am I mistaken? Is that Terry Garvin in the background there, Your Lordship?
That is Terry Garvin. He's always around the back of something or other.
The president and vice president and recording secretary treasurer of the Terry Garvin School of Self-Defense.
Yes, that's him. That's the same fellow. Savage back in the ring. And Hulk Hogan, so far, if there's any credits to be given for the opening part of this match, they should be given to Hulk Hogan.
That shot. Who does her makeup? Dracula? Chant going on, Hogan. Hulkster, one of the most recognizable persons in the entire world.
Absolutely, and I don't think the other man is far behind that recognizability either. Savage is very, very well known. He appeared on some programs.
Chairs in the ring now, but it's in the possession of the Hulk. Throws
pulls it aside immediately.
Well, very nonchalantly, too. He doesn't care about that, obviously.
Boy, look at the difference in size.
Well, there's 30-something pounds difference between those two, and it's certainly noticeable.
Well, you got a champion and a former champion in there. Hulkster in great shape. 30,000 plus on hand for this World Wrestling Federation matchup. This special, designed exclusively for Coliseum Home Video. And a special World Tour tape, cassette that you can have right in the luxury and comfort of your own living room. Should you so desire.
This wonderful world we live in of modern marvels, and here you can bring this much back into your own front room.
Macho's gonna have something to say here.
Tonight is the night that Hulk Hogan gets beat 1, 2, 3.
Easier said than done.
Absolutely.
Right here in Paris, France. And I'm gonna be the new champion. And I dedicate this victory to the most beautiful woman in the world. Sensational Sherry.
Well, I don't think the majority of people understood that, otherwise it would have got more derisive hoots and hollers.
That's only one match.
Yes, it is. I want him to get into the ring and get on with this. He's got the capability. He has all the tools to do it.
Oh, from behind! What's she doing in there? Ref, this is highly unethical. To me, that would be almost a disqualification.
Well, I think he's using his own judgment here. This is a championship match of the highest caliber. I believe he's allowing this to proceed because he wants Hulk Hogan to show his ability to defend that championship.
But she could have just as easily come in and hit him with a brick, too. Oh, there she goes. Good thing we're using our wide-angle lenses for that particular shot right there.
Well, that certainly quieted these people down there.
So much for womanhood.
Wow. I don't know what to say about that. That left me completely speechless. I really don't know what to say. Except that I cannot condone that type of action.
Well, I believe in this, Your Lordship. If you're full with the bull, you're liable to get the horns. That's all I can say.
In that case, it was a cow.
Oh, well, whatever. Oh, that caught right in the middle of that move. Big roundhouse right by the champ. And another one. Savage in trouble. Is this, oh, you can hear Sherry screaming.
Fantastic strength he possesses there with that move. And Sherry
up on the apron again. Looking to get knocked off again. Well, he drew back the right hand and she bailed out, but from behind, the Macho Man got his shot in.
The referee's really had his work cut out to keep this match under control. He's doing a good job, though. But emotions have been running high here, Gorilla.
Hulkster obviously a little bit preoccupied with Sherry, and it's costing him.
Well, so far,
well, I'm glad to see Elizabeth not getting involved in this.
She's too much of a lady.
Come on, get after him. 1, 2, 3. Come on, watch the throw, man. What are you going to tell you, man? Where you going? Get it back inside this ring. Let's go. Get inside here.
screaming once again encouragement to her man. The Hulkster trying to fight this. Got to get to his feet to alleviate that downward pressure. Now he's up there. That'll take a lot of the force away from this hole as we see Elizabeth flapping, trying to get these 30,000 plus to do the same.
Well, Hogan has taken a couple of really blows there. He took that double axe handle off the top rope.
There's your Hulk Hogan.
Fell many a man before him, but it was an easy job for Savage to pin him. He attempted to pin Hulk. He didn't make it. And Hulk obviously is drained of a lot of his resources of strength. Let's see if he can still put it back together again. Just a little bit by the champion. But the champion there looks to be in a lot of trouble.
Left arm is right underneath the chin. That would constitute a chokehold in my book.
There you Hulk Hogan.
He's very, very close to him. He's checking that out. But not physically. He's checking it out. You might be right there.
He's got to stick his hand in there.
You might be absolutely right in that respect.
Cutting off the air supply and the blood supply to the brain.
Trying to get behind the Hulk and give him.
Drops one more time. This one is history.
They're trying to give him encouragement. And it worked. He's coming up. Believe it or not, he is coming up.
All I know is some of that concerned look on the face of Elizabeth.
What a courageous effort by the champion there. From the shoulder guy.
Savage down in front, but Hulkster way too quick over the top and nails him once again. Look at this from the outside. Shattuck grabbing the ankle of the champion and whoa.
But he didn't look behind him. He allowed himself to be distracted. And that is absolutely dangerous against this man, Hulk Hogan. Is it
Post man, a beauty by Savage. And he's going up once again.
And Hogan's telling the referee to know, Val, that's my throat. He put my throat on the top rope, but what can the referee do?
Well, actually, he's on the wrong side. He delivered that elbow, but he delivers a double axe handle instead. And now what's he got? Like he was reaching for something there.
Well, it's what he had. It's not what he was going, oh, what strength! What tremendous resolve being shown by the champion.
Adrenaline obviously flowing now through the body of the champ as he is impervious to pain right now.
And this is vintage Hulk Hogan. You'll see it here in Paris. He is so tremendous when he gets this amount of intensity into that huge frame.
Irish Whippet, look out, the big size 15 right in the kisser.
And he's asked Elizabeth to get on the side of the ring. Not the utter humiliation. A swipe down the face, sure.
Watching Sherry has a back and she gets kicked aside.
And she's swatting him right down the face. That is humiliating. And now he's on the side.
By the champ, forget about it. It's over. Sherry trying to come in, but Elizabeth took her. Sherry is down.
She is up. Our announcer just told us he's still the champion. He really didn't have to tell us that. We saw what a marvelous fixture it was for the champion. He certainly is a great
Well, this marks the end of our WWF World Tour, a journey that took us around the world at an SST pace. Thanks for coming along. Be sure to keep a lookout for our next Coliseum video, WWF WrestleFest. For the World Wrestling Federation and Coliseum Video, I'm Sean Mooney saying so long, adieu, adios, arrivederci, cheerio, sayonara.